Hello friends! In the last video we understood about the working of the breadboard, its history and their types. So are you ready and excited to make your first electronics project on the breadboard? If so, then let's get started. In this video, we'll show you step-by-step process of how to make your first project of LED glowing circuit on a breadboard. To make this circuit, we will need a battery connector, a jumper wire, a resistor, an LED and a breadboard. So let's understand the circuit diagram of our LED glowing circuit and how we will be placing these components to make our project. So here we see that the power source of our project, which is this 9-volt battery, has two terminals, the positive and the negative terminal. From the positive of our battery, we have connected one end of a resistor. And from the second end, we have connected it to the positive end of the LED. And from the negative end of the LED, we have connected it to the negative end of the battery. One thing we need to make sure while making our electrical circuits that we always connect the components with the same polarity on the same side. As in this example, we need to connect the LED's positive terminal to the positive side of the battery and not on the negative side. For example, we need to glow two LEDs here. So let's say, along with this LED, we need to glow another LED. So this is the symbol of our LED. For connecting this LED, we have to make sure that the positive terminal is on this side and the negative is on this side. Why? Because negative gets connected to negative, positive gets connected to the positive end of the battery. Always. Let's replicate the same on our breadboard. We first connect the batteries on the breadboard. For ease of our use, let's assign the top horizontal line as positive and the bottommost horizontal line as the negative. So we connect the red wire, which is the positive wire, on the top row and the black wire, which is the negative wire, on the bottom row. Doing this, we see that this and this section of our circuit diagram is completed. Now from the circuit diagram, we see that the positive of the battery is connected to a resistor. So we insert one leg of the resistor on the same row as that of the positive of the battery. So this part of the connection is done. Now we insert the second leg of the resistor somewhere on the vertical line below. The diagram says that the second leg of the resistor is connected to the positive leg of the LED. So on the breadboard, we take the positive leg of the LED, which is the longer one of the two, and insert it in the same column where we had inserted the second leg of the resistor. Again, taking the reference from the diagram, we see that the negative leg of the LED is connected to the negative end of the battery. And as we can see that the distance to the negative end of the battery is too far from the negative end of the LED, so we insert the negative end of the LED to another vertical column down below and use a jumper connector to complete the circuit. So we see that this part, the final part of our circuit diagram, is also completed. And voila, we have successfully completed our first circuit on the breadboard. Just connect the battery to the battery connectors and see the LED glowing. So there you have it. You have just learned how to create an LED glowing circuit on your breadboard. In the next video, we'll be exploring many more circuits of this type. So until then, keep learning and keep having fun.